Okay, so picture this, right? You're scrolling through Twitter, just, doing your thing, maybe watching some cute animal videos, no judgment here, and bam, you see it. Hashtag Pambii, rocket ship emojis, the whole 9 yards.
That's familiar.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. And at first, I'll be honest, I was like, another meme coin, another day. You know how it is.
The skepticism is understandable for sure.
Right. But then I did a little digging and, well, things took a turn. This isn't just some random dog on the internet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pambii, turns out, is the brainchild of Dallas Review. And let me tell you, this guy is a huge deal on YouTube, especially in the Spanish-speaking world.
Oh, yeah, I know Dallas Review. Didn't realize this PBIDI thing was connected to him.
Yeah, and we're talking over 11 million subscribers. That's like a whole country's worth of potential Pambii fans. So naturally, my brain went into overdrive. Is this just a fun little side project for him, or is something bigger brewing here?
It's definitely an interesting move.
Yeah.
You see a YouTuber with that kind of reach dipping their toes into the crypto waters, and it does make you wonder what the game plan is.
Exactly. Luckily for us, Pambii has a white paper, which is always a good starting point.
Always, yeah. Gives you something concrete to analyze.
Right. So I dug in, and they're calling it a from meme to movement situation. Their goal is to bring Web 2 users to Web 3. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel like I need a translator for all this crypto jargon. Web 2, Web 3, it's a lot.
I hear you. It can feel like learning a whole new language.
Yeah.
Think of it this way. Web 2 is basically the internet as we know it now. Social media, apps, big companies calling the shots. You know the drill.
Yeah, pretty much where we spend most of our online lives.
Exactly. Web 3, on the other hand, it's all about decentralization, using blockchain technology to give users more control over their data, their online experience, more power to the people, essentially.
Okay, so it's like Web 2 is the empire and Web 3 is the rebellion.
That's one way to put it, sure.
I like it. Makes it easier to remember. So Pambii wants to be the bridge between us regular internet folks and this whole Web 3 world. It's pretty ambitious, especially for something that started with a meme vibe.
It is. And it's worth noting that Dallas Review's audience, they're known for being pretty tech savvy, open to new trends. That makes them, well, a prime target for onboarding into this whole Web3 thing.
Yeah, that's true. He's got that young, digitally native fan base. They're more likely to at least be open to the idea, right?
Right. And you have to think, most meme coins, their content just staying within the crypto sphere. But Pambii, aiming for a wider audience right off the bat. That's interesting.
Yeah, color me intrigued. But ambition only gets you so far in the crypto world. We need to talk about actual real-world use cases. Show me the utility.
Let's dive into that next. Pambii claims to offer quite a bit of it, which is another point that sets it apart from your average meme coin.
So they're talking a big game, but what's the play-by-play here? What are these amazing features that are gonna, revolutionize the internet as we know it?
Well, they've got a few tricks up their sleeve, at least according to this white paper.
Lay it on me.
One that caught my eye is this Telegram game they're developing.
Okay, Telegram game, I'm listening. Telegram is huge GE. I'll admit I spend way too much time on there myself. So I get why they'd go that route, but how does that tie into Pambii, the token?
So from what I gather, it sounds like the game will integrate Pambii for in-game transactions, rewards, that sort of thing.
They're like building their own little ecosystem within Telegram.
Exactly. Which is pretty smart when you think about it. Telegram has a massive engaged user base.
For sure.
It's a way to introduce people to Pambii without them even necessarily thinking of it as a cryptocurrency, just a normal part of a game they enjoy.
Subtle. I like it. And it sounds like they're not stopping there. The white paper also mentions a donation platform specifically for streamers, and even something about chargeback protection, which, honestly, that one kind of blew my mind. Chargeback protection in crypto, how does that even work?
Right. Those two features, they're interesting because they speak directly to a real pain point for content creators.
Totally.
Chargebacks, especially. They're a huge headache for streamers. Imagine, though, a system where viewers, they use Pambii tokens to tip or pay for content, and those tokens are held in escrow until the content is delivered.
Okay, so it eliminates the risk of someone, taking the content and then running off with their money.
Exactly. It can minimize the risk of fraudulent chargebacks, which,
Yeah.
let's be real, that would be a game changer for a lot of creators.